Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about Scorpio in the 9th house. So, what does it mean when we have Scorpio in the 9th house in our D1 birth chart? That's what we're talking about today, and as you may know, I'm a Vedic astrologer, and I give, readings and consultations and astrological reports and things like that. So if you want that, then if you want to learn more about my services as an astrologer, then you can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com or just go to the links down below in the description. And yeah, you can learn more there. Okay, so we have Scorpio in the 9th house in our birth chart. So what does that mean? What does, Scorpio, 9th house, what does all that mean? So in order to understand this, we need to understand the sign of Scorpio and what the 9th house means. So the sign of Scorpio is all about birth, death, sex, transformation, sudden ups and downs, sudden gains and losses, sudden unexpected changes and transformation, things like that. It's also the sign of psychology and the occult and mysticism. So, it's all about the darker side of life. So then we have the 9th house. So what does the 9th house mean? The 9th house is all about spirituality. It's about, philosophy, spirituality, higher education, teachers, gurus, mentors, your higher education, philosophy, things like that. And yeah, so what happens when we have these two together? So we have Scorpio in the 9th house, so that would mean that we have the sign of transformation in the house of spirituality and higher learning. So that means that you probably can't stick to one major. You probably have to change things up in your life and probably have to you're not committed to one thing. You're always, going here, there, that can lead to a lot of confusion. So within spirituality, you're kind of confused. You believe you could go from believing in Christianity, hardcore newborn Christianity 1 minute, and then go to being like a Muslim the next, or being you could go from Hinduism to to being Amish or something like that, it's just these people change their beliefs and change their systems all the time, belief systems and things like that all the time. So what basically kind of, so this is kind of a placement where you would do that. You would change all the time, and but that makes it hard to like actually achieve anything. If you're always switching things up, if you're always going with different beliefs, if you're going with different religions, different spirituality, different systems of doing things, then you're never really going to accomplish anything. So you need to stick with one thing and accomplish that before moving on to anything else. So that would be the advice for Scorpio in the 9th house. is, you know, and then two, this is the placement of psychology and, you know, things like that. So this means that your guru, your mentor, if you have one, your guru or your mentor could be someone who might like challenge you or something like that. You know, like you might have an unstable relationship with your teacher, your mentor, or things like that. You know, you could be this. It kind of almost relates to like kind of, I think of when I see someone with this position who is a spiritual teacher, I think of the spiritual teachers that kind of messed with their students in an inappropriate way. You know, like Osho and people like that, who kind of sexually abused their students and things like that. That's kind of what this placement will do. Is you gotta be kind of careful about that and not, you know, having, if you are a spiritual teacher, having boundaries with your students or and also boundaries with your teacher is important, very important, because it kind of sets the dynamic here. Yeah. So Scorpio in the 9th house. Let me see what else I could say about this. With this placement, you could be very into the occult. You could be very into some very private, mystical practices, very, you know, very, you could go into like, you know, dark occult stuff or like demonology or things like that. You know, you could indulge in that darker side. And you could probably be very good at it. So, you know, it's all like everybody has their thing that they're into, and there's nothing wrong with that. And just, you know, don't hurt other people. But aside from that, you can do whatever you want. So it's kind of one of those things. Anyway, guys. So yeah, you would be more into darker occult stuff. Maybe not even darker, but just like occult, like weird stuff, like astrology and things like that, tarot, divination, things like that. So yeah. All right, guys. So if you would like a Vedic astrology reading with me, you can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com or go to the link in the description. If you want a distance energy healing with me, then you can go to the link down below. It's there. Everything is linked down below, so check that out. That's a very powerful energy healing practice that I do. It combines this qigong and yoga, and the qigong mainly. But yeah, it uses the qigong, and it basically taps me into the energy of the heart center, and then I release that through shamanic ritual, and I send that to you. So it's very powerful. And then we have the career and life coaching. We have, if you want to realize what your soul desire is, and you want to be very clear on and specific on how you can achieve your soul desire, and you know, all the steps along the way to get there, then go ahead and book a consultation with me. Links down below. Yeah, and it's very powerful stuff, guys. You know, each one of us has the keys to our own destiny within us. And what I do is I just bring those out and say, here you go, this is what you're supposed to be doing. So yeah, and then we have the life coaching, and that works at least monthly. So you can sign up for a month and find out what that's about. Once people have their idea, their goal, their ideal goal of where they're supposed to be, and they're like, well, how the heck am I supposed to get there? Well, that's what the life coaching is for. That you would meet with me and we would discuss how you can accomplish your goals, and we do goal setting, and we do things like that where we work together to see what you need to do and accomplish your goals. So yeah, it's it's always good to have someone cheering you on in your corner. So I would be happy to do that for you. And then of course I am a support group facilitator. The support groups are designed to connect us with each other and to be vulnerable with each other emotionally. And what that does is it allows us to have a space where we can safely share our emotions and really open up with each other and things like that. And so it's a very powerful group where we can be emotionally vulnerable and support each other and things like that. So most people are very scared of their emotions, so I give you tools to help you deal with your emotions in that course, or in that support group. And then we have the energy work course, of course, and those can be available at patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. Of course, you can always just go to here for the links. Basically, what these courses do is they open up the heart center, so they get you in communication with your soul. So just by doing simple movements, moving your hands, simple ways, very easy, very simple. Anyone can do it. You could be disabled and be doing this. It's very powerful. It will heal you emotionally, psychologically. It's the most healing and powerful thing I know of. So you can check those out here. Patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. Okay, guys, so I guess that does it for me. So until next time, we'll talk to you later. Peace.